Deuteronomy chapter 11, verse 26 through chapter 12, verse 19. See, I am setting before you today a blessing and a curse. The blessing when you obey the commands of Yahuweh your Elohim, which I command you today. And the curse if you do not obey the commands of Yahuweh your Elohim, but turn aside from the way which I command you today, to go after other mighty ones which you have not known. And it shall be, when Yahuweh your Elohim has brought you into the land which you go to possess, that you shall put the blessing on Mount Gerizim and the curse on Mount Ebal. Are they not beyond the Yarden, toward the setting sun, in the land of the Canaanites, who dwell in the desert plain opposite Gilgal, beside the terebinth trees of Moreh? For you are passing over the Yarden to go in to possess the land which Yahuweh your Elohim is giving you, and you shall possess it and dwell in it, and shall guard to do all the laws and right rulings which I am setting before you today. These are the laws and right rulings which you guard to do in the land which Yahuweh your Elohim of your fathers is giving you to possess all the days that you live on the soil. Completely destroy all the places where the nations which you are dispossessing serve their mighty ones, on the high mountains and on the hills and under every green tree, and you shall break down their slaughter places and smash their pillars and burn their asherim with fire. And you shall cut down the carved images of their mighty ones, and shall destroy their name out of that place. Do not do so to Yahuweh your Elohim, but seek the place which Yahuweh your Elohim chooses out of all your tribes to put his name there for his dwelling place, and there you shall enter. And there you shall take your ascending offerings and your slaughters and your tithes and the contributions of your hand, and your vowed offerings and your voluntary offerings, and the firstlings of your herd and of your flock. And there you shall eat before Yahuweh your Elohim, and shall rejoice in all that you put your hand to, you and your households, in which Yahuweh your Elohim has blessed you. Do not do as we are doing here today, each one doing whatever is right in his own eyes, because you have not yet entered the rest and the inheritance which Yahuweh your Elohim is giving you. But you shall pass over the Yarden, and shall dwell in the land which Yahuweh your Elohim is giving you to inherit, and he shall give you rest from all your enemies round about, and you shall dwell in safety. And it shall be that unto the place which Yahuweh your Elohim chooses to make his name dwell there, there you are to bring all that I command you, your ascending offerings and your slaughters and your tithes and the contributions of your hand, and all your choice offerings which you vow to Yahweh. And you shall rejoice before Yahuweh your Elohim, you and your sons and your daughters, and your male servants and your female servants, and the Levite who is within your gates, since he has no portion nor inheritance with you. Guard yourself that you do not offer your ascending offerings in every place that you see, except in the place which Yahweh chooses. In one of your tribes, there you are to offer your ascending offerings, and there you are to do all that I command you. Only whatever your being desires you shall slaughter and eat according to the blessing of Yahuweh your Elohim, which he has given you within all your gates. The unclean and the clean do eat of it, of the gazelle and the deer alike. Only the blood you do not eat, pour it on the earth like water. You are not allowed to eat within your gates the tithe of your grain, or of your new wine, or of your oil, or of the firstlings of your herd, or your flock, or of any of your offerings which you vow, or of your voluntary offerings, or of the contribution of your hand. But eat them before Yahuweh your Elohim, in the place which Yahuweh your Elohim chooses, you and your son and your daughter, and your male servant and your female servant, and the Levite who is within your gates. And you shall rejoice before Yahuweh your Elohim in all that you put your hands to. Guard yourself that you do not forsake the Levite as long as you live in your land.